here's the thing. When somebody falls and hits their head, no matter what age they are, that could result in death. You understand? And we could have easily been here on a murder. You understand? Now you're telling me that you got beat up unsuspectingly by someone in your bunk, the same way you were attacked unexpectedly. The complainant in this case, she wasn't expecting that either from you. So now you know how it feels. So you need to go through life and be kind to people and don't react to situations. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Antonio Arriola.
Defense?
Jerry Valdez Jr.
And are you Miss Castaneda? What's happened with your eye?
I was in my bunk and there's another inmate. She was trying to get out of the unit for whatever issue she had. And she just...
All right. Did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with injury to an elderly person, bodily injury? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $2,000 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution, if any, to Anna Cordova, or is this Cardona?
Cordona.
Dona?
Cordona.
All right, Cardona and Daniel Cardona. Oh, it's
Corona, Judge.
all right. All right, restitution, if any, to Anna Corona and Daniel Corona. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 200 hours of community supervision, no contact with the following people: Anna Corona, Corona, Daniel Corona, and Joe's Crab Shack. And it says at 12485 IH10. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
State offer State's Exhibit 1 with attachments.
No objections, Your Honor.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Before we dive in, just a quick note. This commentary is created for educational purposes, designed to help those who may be confused or curious about courtroom processes. If you don't find it helpful, feel free to skip ahead. But for those who want a deeper understanding, stay tuned. It's about to get intense. At this point, the defendant has already pleaded guilty to injuring an elderly person, and the stakes are enormous. What started as a family altercation has now become a felony case, carrying up to 10 years in prison. The judge isn't just reviewing paperwork here. She's trying to understand how a young woman ended up in a situation that nearly turned deadly. Pay close attention, because the judge is about to challenge the defendant's version of events, and that exchange will reveal a lot about how this sentence is going to unfold.
All right, anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Defendant does not deny that what the allegations took place. Evidently, it was an altercation between Mr. Corona and the grandson. She was there, that's her boyfriend. And evidently both individuals pulled knives on each other, and then Ms. Corona tried to come in and assist either the grandfather or the step in between. Genevieve intervened by pushing Ms. Corona. She had been working, Judge, as a server at Denny's at Guerrera and 410, but since she's been incarcerated, she has lost her job, Judge.
All right. So why would you think that your boyfriend would want you putting your hands on his grandmother?
She put out a gun on me and I didn't get in the way. I was sitting in the car.
No, there's none of that in the stipulations. What they say is there was a fight because Frank, who has prior felony history and was on parole, that he wanted to speak to Jenny because Jenny got in an argument. So Frank thought he wanted to talk to him, but he was like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her. And then a fight breaks out. And supposedly, Frank, your boyfriend, was on top of the grandfather. So the grandmother was trying to pull Frank off of his grandfather. And then you pulled her. She fell backwards and hit her head. And they said she was unresponsive for approximately 10 seconds until she finally came to. So basically, you came from the blind side to pull a grandmother off of.
This is a critical moment in the hearing. Notice how the judge is focusing less on excuses and more on decision-making. The court's concern isn't just whether the defendant intended serious harm. It's the fact that an elderly woman was knocked down, struck her head, and temporarily lost consciousness. That's exactly why injury to an elderly person charges are treated so seriously under the law. What do you think? Should a person's involvement in a chaotic fight reduce their responsibility, or should the outcome alone determine the consequences?
Her grandson. Why would you do that? Why would you think that Frank would want you to do this?
I didn't touch her. I
Yep.
was pulling Frank up so that we could leave.
Yeah.
She did pull it out.
How old are you?
I'm 21 now,
All right. And how old is Frank?
22.
All right. Why would you be with him and he's on parole?
No.
Are you on parole?
No, ma'am.
Then why would you hang your start as somebody who's on parole who got you involved in this?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any children?
No, ma'am, I don't.
All right. Well, I'm going to help you with your relationship with Frank because that relationship is over. You're not allowed to have any contact with him. You understand? So while you're on probation, you cannot have contact with him. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have a place to live?
I do.
Who do you live with?
Well, I lost my apartment. I had an apartment, but since I've been in Fair County, I've been speaking with my sister, and she said it was okay for me to go there.
Does she have children?
She does, yes, ma'am.
What are their ages?
I believe one is like 11 months and the other one is 2.
Yeah, you can't stay with her. So I'm not going to allow you with your violent history to be around little children. So that's not going to happen. So do you have somewhere else to stay? And who would that be with?
My other sister.
Does she have children? All right, so I'm telling you right now, probation is going to do field visits. And if they come to a location and they're going to be surprise field visits and there are children there, that's going to be a violation of the conditions I'm going to set for your probation. You understand? How far did you go in school?
I graduated.
And what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I was at school back for cosmetology.
Okay. Well, what I can tell you, anything that requires a license, they do background checks, and this is going to come up. You understand? All right. Do you have children?
I don't.
Yay. You're not ready for them yet. All right. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $2,000 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration 2024 CC 78109. Restitution, if any, to Anna and Daniel Corona. There's to be no contact with the following: Frank Corona, Anna Corona, and you're not to have any contact with any Joe's Crab Shack. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Anger management. TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow Rex. 200 hours of community service restitution. I'll deem the community service hours satisfied if she obtains some sort of trade school certificate or if she obtains her cosmetologist license. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, field visits, one time per month for 6 months. And there's to be no residing with minors and no unsupervised contact with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need to be successful? We can go off the record. Here's the thing. When somebody falls and hits their head, no matter what age they are, that could result in death. You understand? And we could have easily been here on a murder. You understand? Now you're telling me that you got beat up unsuspectingly by someone in your bunk, the same way you were attacked unexpectedly. The complainant in this case, she wasn't expecting that either from you. So now you know how it feels. So you need to go through life and be kind to people and don't react to situations. You never should have been with Frank because Frank, it appears that he doesn't want to change his life. You don't have any parole issues. He does. You need to cut him loose. You understand? And work on yourself, work on your anger management. All you had to do that night, if something was going down, you could have left and called the police. You hear? All right. If you need anything, let probation know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to court. Okay. Thank you. You have a dismissal. It's calling 2023 CR 1428 State versus Genevieve Castaneda. Could I have parties announced?
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
All right. And are you Genevieve Castaneda? Did you review the document entitled Motion to Invoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Are you the same Genevieve Louise Castaneda who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 1428 for the offense of injury to an elderly person, bodily injury on October 31st, 2024 for a term of 5 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Genevieve Louise Castaneda did fit and bear failed to report the supervision officer directed for the months of March and April of 2026 in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
That will leave it again in review.
No objections.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4? Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge, the proposed agreement is for the court to deny his motion, continue the defendant on for probation, but also amend the conditions to include static and static aftercare, and that is regulation.
All right, thank you. Are you asking the court to follow that agreement? Are you waiving your right to appeal? All right, so can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Genevieve Castaneda.
All right, what have you been doing since you've been on probation?
I followed. I did my course in the management that I need to complete. I was reporting monthly.
Okay, you need to speak up because I can't hear you.
I was reporting like I was
Step up
supposed
to the mic, ma'am.
I did a few of my home visits, but I lost my house. I did everything I was supposed to. Just the last few months, I was just having problems where I was staying at the moment. And I was running late one time to go to court.
Okay, I don't understand why you're whispering, and I do believe, and I could be very wrong, that when people are talking to their friends, they talk louder than this. I can't hear you. I'm having trouble hearing. All right. So you said you lost your house. Yes.
Yes.
All right. And where were you staying? Who were you staying? Who did you live with after you lost your
I
home?
was moving around in hotels.
And what about your employment?
I was working.
So why are they asking that I send you to SATF?
Because I came out dirty with stepping marijuana and liquids.
Marijuana and what?
Amphetamines, Judge.
All right. Do you have children?
No, ma'am.
Is this what you want to do? I can either follow your agreement or send you to prison for 4 years. Which do you prefer?
I think I should go to the treatment.
No, I mean, you tell me, what do you prefer? I'm telling you, I can follow their agreement, give you treatment, or either I can revoke you and send you to prison for 4 years instead of the 10. What do you want? All right. This is what the court will do. Court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions, and the court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. This is to take place in custody. Do a referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then SATF. Is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
No.
All right. Probation, is there anything else that she would need? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
This case ends with a second chance rather than a prison sentence. But it's also a warning about how quickly poor choices can spiral into life-changing consequences. The defendant first avoided prison through probation, only to find herself back in court after failing to comply with supervision requirements and testing positive for controlled substances. Instead of revoking her probation and sending her to prison, the judge chose treatment and rehabilitation, signaling that accountability and recovery can sometimes go hand in hand. The broader lesson here is that probation is not freedom without conditions. It is an opportunity that must be earned and maintained through compliance and personal responsibility. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.